This video shows the moment a motorcycle rider nearly lost his life, and tonight, troopers call it evidence of attempted murder.
He was definitely intentionally coming across the freeway on a mission for something. I mean, you can't deny it.
With foot traffic falling in downtown Denver, businesses are lifting each other up as they attempt a rebound.
Oh, it's been an awesome,
disappointing, inexcusable actions.
The governor calls out college students for partying during a pandemic as COVID concerns spread to more dorms on Colorado campuses.
But unfortunately, it only takes a few bad apples, a few bad decisions to set a whole community back. I was talking to President Kennedy. Already in several other states, several peer institutions of CU have had to cancel and go online. We don't want that to happen in Colorado.
The stakes could not be higher, the rules more clear. Stay socially distanced and safe this holiday weekend, or don't, and risk a spike in COVID cases that would tighten restrictions statewide and move many college classes online. Good evening. Thanks for joining us tonight for Denver7 News at 5. I'm Shannon Ogg.
And I'm Ann Trujillo. Governor Polis does not want CU Boulder to be put in the same position as, say, the University of Wyoming, where leaders announced a 5-day pause while they assess the impact of multiple positive COVID tests.
The CU Boulder leaders don't want that either, especially at a time when enrollment is shrinking and the university budget along with it.
Denver7's Jason Granauer is joining us from the Boulder campus tonight, where, Jason, there are immediate concerns about the virus in at least 4 residential halls.
Yes, there are 2 of the residential hall towers behind me, 2 more on campus that may contain positive COVID-19 cases. We don't know how many, but university officials want to know how many ASAP as they try to keep the coronavirus on campus under control.
It's a little scary, you know, but yeah, it's pretty scary knowing that there's COVID in here.
CU Boulder students reacting to the possible presence of COVID-19 in 4 of their campus residence halls.
And it was just like a matter of time. And then when we got the email, we were like, oh crap, like, it's starting to happen.
Libby Hall, Willard Hall, Darley North and South were all flagged through testing of the wastewater seen here in a CU video.
This actually enables a very quick and early warning indicator system because the wastewater itself often gives a signal prior to even a symptom showing up on the patient.
All students who live in those dorms, as well as staff, must now get tested.
I just did my test like 5 minutes ago.
But you have to have the saliva test.
The university already mandates weekly saliva testing for students. Yesterday alone, those tests came back with 21 positive results.
Today, with all the saliva testing that we're doing, which I'm going to go do it in, probably like an hour, it's going to jump up today probably to a lot more than 21.
Testing, isolation, and tracing is the solution to keeping our students on campus.
University President Mark Kennedy wouldn't go into specifics, but wrote in a campus email that the next few days will be, quote, critical to CU's ability to stay open.
I hope we don't have to get sent home.
Nobody wants to leave. I haven't heard anybody say that they want to go home. We're just all hoping and praying that we get to stay.
Now, testing also revealed 2 positive cases at a sorority house and 1 at a fraternity here on the CU Boulder campus. Now, next up comes the long holiday weekend, a potential party weekend here on campus of CU Boulder. That has university officials, even the governor, stressing that if people do not social distance, they don't wear masks, and they get in these large group gatherings or parties, things here on campus could get even worse. Reporting live in Boulder tonight, I'm Jason Granauer, Denver7.
All right, thank you, Jason. And breaking this afternoon, Jefferson County Public Health announces a lawsuit against Bandimere Speedway for its Stop the COVID Chaos rally.
Our photographers saw hundreds of people in close quarters at this event, many not wearing masks. The health department says it had to file the lawsuit because Bandimere refused to follow the rules.
The health department is seeking an injunction which would prevent Bandimere from holding any events that violate state orders. Now, we have reached out to Bandimere for comment. We are waiting to hear back. And yes, there are still races scheduled for this weekend, and no word right now if the lawsuit will impact those.
Our state reported 268 new coronavirus cases today, in line with what we saw on a typical day in August, and well below, of course, the case counts during the virus's peak. And patients with the virus or virus symptoms are using 211 hospital beds in Colorado right now. And the concern is that the number of hospitalizations and deaths will rise due to people's behavior over Labor Day weekend.
State leaders say our social distancing rate could be cut in half during the holiday. Denver Mayor Michael Hancock called it a pandemic fatigue in a tweet, warning people that we're not out of the woods and we need to remain cautious. And the governor struck a similar tone in today's press conference.
Over Labor Day weekend, for goodness sakes, please have compassion, take this seriously, act responsibly. Now is not the time to party.
Overall holiday traffic is expected to drop this year, but the numbers show plenty of people still expect to do something with the extra day off. Car traffic is only down about 3% from 2019, meaning a lot of people are planning to hit the road for shorter trips. And so if that includes you, please be safe.
Today, prosecutors filed attempted murder charges against a pickup truck driver involved in a suspected case of road rage. This is dashcam video. It captures this truck striking a motorcyclist in a group traveling back from this year's rally in Sturgis. Denver7's Lance Hernandez talked to that man on the motorcycle.
As I started to tumble, the first thing was, here comes that ground and it's going to hurt.
A still banged up Quentin Quidley recounting his traumatic encounter with a Ford F-250 on I-25 near Castle Rock. Dashcam video from Gil Steiner shows the pickup veering across several lanes, then hitting Quidley, pushing him into the concrete barrier.
All I can do is hold on, try not to exit it in some crazy fashion. I'm trying to pull it out of a death wobble.
Investigators not buying the pickup driver's claim that he simply made an unsafe lane change.
We feel very strongly that we can prove in court that this was an intentional act.
Alberto Mata being charged with attempted murder, 2 counts of attempted murder with extreme indifference, felony menacing, and vehicular assault.
We certainly hope that it wasn't intentional.
The victim's attorney set up our web interview.
This is a new one. Just got this on today.
And Quidley showed us his newest cast. He just found out his hand was broken. He has a broken leg, broken ribs, broken collarbone, and road rash on his head, but he's grateful to be alive.
I'm a walking miracle. There's no doubt about it.
He's glad he still has his smile. He was worried about that as he hit the pavement.
I have a movie star smile and a lot of money in my teeth. And I'm like, damn it, I'm going to lose them all.
I asked if he relives the accident.
Am I traumatized? It comes and goes. Night's the worst of everything because all the pain sets in. This shoulder, the collarbone, the ribs.
But he is on the mend and plans to hop back on his motorcycle and come back to Colorado as soon as he's able. Lance Hernandez, Denver 7.